Mark, first impressions, first thoughts on that latest friendly?
4-4, lots of goals. It was very end-to-end. It's probably the most pre-season game we've had in pre-season, if that makes sense. Lots of changes, lots of chances both ends, very open. Not how I really want to play it on when the league kicks off, but it's pre-season, and the main thing was some of the boys got 90 minutes, which was great. Others got 45, and we had a chance to look at a few trialists. So, look, all in all, it was a good workout. Happy with the 4 goals, just not happy with some of the chances we give them. But it's learning. It's a learning curve for pre-season, and it's a good chance for me, as I said, to look at boys in a match rather than just training scenario. So a few have had their chance, some took their chance, and some haven't took their chance. So yeah, we'll move on, and we'll train again Monday. Looking forward to Bury.
Tommy Hughes, one of those who got 90. And the midfield area was one that, with the departure of Boone and Theo, that's one that needed filling, and he seems to be rising to the challenge.
Yeah, Tommy, I think, started every pre-season game now, and that's his first 90, so great for him. He's looking strong. Again, he had to wait for his chance, because he's been here since last Christmas, and as you said, 2 players that have left. He's ready to grab it with both hands, and so far he's done really, really well. Jack nearly got 90, and Sean, that was the longest Sean's played. Sean Spence, that we signed from Gloucester. So midfield's looking really strong. Cammy trained fully yesterday, so yeah, I'm really, really happy with those options. Yeah, it's looking good.
So that's quite a gap to fill, isn't it? 2 experienced players that you lost.
Yeah, 2 experienced one, but I think when I took over, we didn't have Cammy either. So I've got 3 back plus Tommy, so I've got 4. So there's good numbers in there. All can run, all can pass the ball, all competitive. So yeah, really, really good options. And look, it's going to be a bit of a headache for me to choose, which ones we're going to put in the first day. But we've got 2 more games to get through, and then I'll make a decision in the final week.
Of course, a lot of players have left, but there's some new faces. I mean, Ben Isaacson, who's not a new face because he's from the academy, but he looked impressive.
Ben caught my eye last year, in the academy with a friendly over in Ely. So he's come in really, really done well on the left-hand side, because he's actually naturally a right wing back because of Scotty's injury. So he took well. He took a knock, unfortunately ran into the wall in the first half, and he tried to brave it in the start of the second half. He had to come off, but that was unfortunate. But again, he could be a really good find and a good addition to the 21-man squad that I'm going to run with.
There was a concern. Josh Coulson came on just for a couple of minutes, but then had to go off. Is it a recurrence of the injury?
He actually hurt his toe the other night, so he's been minding it watching it in training. So straight away, as you know, you come on, you get kicked in the toe. So we just didn't want to take any risks with that, and I'm sure he'll be fine.
Games like this are always frustrating, I would imagine, for a manager, because you start off and look quite compact, and then you make the changes and things can unravel a bit.
Certainly, I thought our shape was really good early on. We went with the 2 up top, Q and Josh Barrett, and we got 2 good early goals, and everything was looking great. But as you said, it was change after change. But that's pre-season, and I've got to accept that and not get frustrated with it, because really we should have been out of sight. We even had 3 or 4 chances in the second half, probably to make it 6, 7, but we didn't take them, and they went up the other end. And fair play to them, they passed the ball. They were fresh second half. They brought on their subs, and they really made an impact. So, it was probably a fair result the second half, 4-4, but we should have been out of sight really. But I'm not going to get too frustrated.
No, I mean, the games have been. It's been quite a good mixture, isn't it, with the opposition that you've had? That's ideal preparation.
It has been. We started off really high with Norwich, and then Lincoln a good performance here, and we went to Cheshunt with the younger side and had a good result and a good performance there. And I thought Tuesday against Royston were excellent. And that's probably shown today a little bit. We were tired in the second half because we've had a tough week, and I fully expected us to be a little bit flat later on, because boys have played 3 games in a week now. So it's a learning curve, as I say. It's the old cliche of minutes in the legs in pre-season, and we've certainly got that for the majority of the squad this week.
Overall, are you pleased with the way that pre-season is going for you?
Yeah, really pleased. Yeah, I'm really pleased. Probably do a business in 1 or 2 more players, hopefully, before the start. Hereford, get them through next week. As you say, we've got a real good mix of games, which is nice, because different styles, different ways of playing. Look, we know at National North League we're going to have to deal with a lot more goal kicks. Everybody's playing out, and it's helped us with our press and our organisation. But the league's different. It's going to be more challenging, more robust, and I know I've got a squad in there that will be able to cope, and I'm happy with how it's gone.
The other nice dilemma you've got is the goalkeeper as well, because Paul's now fit. Tommy is well available, who did so well at the end of last season.
Tommy did do great. He had the shirt towards the end of the season through Paul's injury. Tommy had a little niggle as well, so we didn't want to risk him. Fingers crossed he can play Tuesday or Saturday, and I'll have another choice to make who's going to be in goal. But both excellent, great headache for me.
And you talk about possible new arrivals in particular areas that you're still looking at?
Well, we're a bit short on left-sided players, obviously, because we lost Dent, and Scotty's been injured with his hamstring, so we're probably going to strengthen out on the left-hand side. We found one in Ben who can obviously cover on both sides, which is really good, and you can see Cian Ronan's going to be a really good player for us. So yeah, probably a left-sider and maybe another centre-forward if one comes along.
Not for long to go now until the league. Are you excited about the prospect?
I am. As I said, it was very pre-season-y game that, and it had that feel about it second half with all the changes. So I want to get back to that competitiveness, get the walks rocking again. You know how we finished off last year. Disappointment in the playoffs, but the 5 games when I took over, the fans were brilliant, and I want that competitive edge back now. I think the boys are ready for it, because that's 5 games now we've played, so 2 more. Again, I'll mix it up to try and make it fair for the boys, and that last week of the season we'll really step up the training and our preparation. I'm looking forward to that week.